Johnny Depp's libel case against the Sun's parent company, News Group Newspapers or NGN, continued this week as his legal team tries to appeal his loss from last November, when a London judge declared the allegations of abuse from his ex-wife Amber Heard substantially true. Depp sued the group after the Sun described him as a wife-beater. In a 2018 headline, NGN's defense was that the phrase and the headline was true. Johnny Depp's lawyers questions Amber Heard's attorney. Per The Guardian, in written submissions to the court, Depp's lawyers Andrew Caldecott wrote that when Amber Heard claimed she would donate all the $7 million in the 2016 settlement from the divorce to two organizations, the American Civil Liberties Union or the ACLU and the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, she lied, and the lie is a potentially subliminal message to the judge in the case. She added that the claim strengthened Heard's credit in an exceptional way, yet it was a calculated and manipulative lie designed to achieve a potent favorable impression from the outset. He told the court that, per documents that were released post-trial, she only donated $100,000, not the $3.5 million, which we say the court was led to believe was the true position. Likewise, the ACLU received $350,000 followed by $100,000 later. Caldecott cited the line from Justice Nichols' judgment that read, "Her donation of the $7 million to charity is hardly the act one would expect of a gold digger." Obviously, in the context of his case, it implies revulsion at the way he has treated her physically, Caldecott said. According to page 6 sources, close to Depp put it this way: "The judge thought she was this wonderful human being standing up for mankind because of her supposed generosity, but she was lying out of her ass." Caldecott also argued that the judge did not give enough credit to recordings in which Heard allegedly admits to assaulting Depp. The problem with the arguments is that the court was never meant to determine whether Heard was a gold digger, nor was it a question of if there was a mutual abuse between them. It was over the words wife-beater and headline from 2018 and in the British courts, where it is easier for a defendant to win a libel case than in the US. The burden is on the defense to prove their words were true. In this case, the judge deemed them credible. NGN's defense, which Sasha Was and Adam Wolanski leads, countered Caldecott's claims by maintaining Heard was still a victim of serious domestic violence. Regardless of many alleged admissions to assaulting Depp, the position of the judge had found because Mr. Depp's case was that she hit me more than once, she was feisty, and had slapped Mr. Depp, as she admitted on that tape. That does not disqualify her from being a victim of serious domestic violence, Was said. They also argued that whether she was a gold digger was immaterial to the case. One can be a gold digger and get assaulted by one's spouse at the same time. NGN's lawyers said that, regardless their words were true, and Heard never lied about the gift. The ACLU understood that Heard had pledged to pay over 10 years, they claimed, calling the gold digger thesis a misogynistic trope. Finally, Wolanski added that Depp's aim in the appeal is to promote his position in the US, where he is suing her directly over an opinion piece that she wrote in the Washington Post published in 2018, where she claimed to be a victim of domestic violence. Though she did not name Depp, the trial in Virginia has not yet begun in earnest, but Heard had already countersued Depp. Johnny Depp and his legal team, having lost their libel case in the UK, are seeing if their tactics will find a more amendable ear in the US, namely trying to prove that his ex-wife Amber Heard has not donated the $7 million won in their divorce settlement like she said she would when the divorce was finalized in 2015. Depp first sued the Sun's parent company for libel after the tabloid used the term wife-beater in a 2018 headline about him. Last year, the judge sided with the paper, but in an attempt to overturn the ruling, Depp's team entered new evidence that Heard had allegedly lied about donating the whole multi-million-dollar settlement to charity. One of Depp's attorney, Andrew Caldecott QC, said Heard's claim was a calculated and manipulative lie and tipped the scales against Mr. Depp from the very beginning. The attempt didn't fly, the judge in the case is stating that, in short, whether Heard upheld that donation pledge is immaterial to whether Depp has accused Heard in the instances that Sun's legal team laid out during the trial. Depp has denied all claims of abuse against him, and for its part, Heard's legal team has said that the agreement the actor made and what the ACLU, which was among a couple charities she pledged to give the money to, understood was that she would donate the total over time. Her team also offered support for the claim, providing evidence that a total of $950,000 has gone to the ACLU and another $850,000 to the Children's Hospital through anonymous donors per people. Now Depp's team is attempting to acquire specifics before the start date of the trial in the U.S. by suing the ACLU to disclose how much she's donated so far, according to documents Insider has viewed. Per Insider, they seek discovery concerning any donations to the ACLU Foundation by Ms. Heard or in name, and/or any public statements related to such donations from the ACLU Foundation and Mr. Romero, communications with Ms. Heard or those acting on her behalf concerning her relationship with Mr. Depp and divorce from Mr. Depp from all ACLU witnesses. Discovery concerning Ms. Heard's work as an ambassador for the ACLU Foundation. The US case is slightly different than the UK one in a couple of ways, one of which is that Depp is suing Heard herself for defamation rather than a paper after she published an op-ed in the Washington Post in 2018 around the height of #MeToo. In the piece, she described herself as a survivor of domestic violence, but she did not name Depp. Depp claims, and the US judge agrees, that the piece was clearly about him. Both sides have plenty of time to figure out their respective tactics strategies. As last reported, the trial for the $50 million defamation lawsuit is set for April of next year. Johnny Depp lost his libel lawsuit regarding the Sun using wife-beater to describe the actor after abuse allegations from ex-wife Amber Heard. The loss directly resulted in his leave from the Fantastic Beasts franchise, and Depp has since been swiftly replaced by Mads Mikkelsen in the Harry Potter spin-off series. Now Depp and his legal team are appealing the UK ruling with a new argument against Heard. Johnny Depp's lawyers are reportedly fighting back against the November ruling with a claim that Amber Heard has yet to donate $7 million to her divorce settlement as agreed in court with the Pirates of the Caribbean actor, according to TMZ. Depp's lawyer Andrew Collicott claimed in a court on Thursday that Heard's prior testimony was unfair and believes he is entitled to a retrial because of the balance left unpaid.